well-rounded composition. It lets you do
So we got
many
PRX on
things.
defense. We got FUT on attack.
Taken with the fade, with the gecko, getting
they've been
those initiators involved.
doing this a lot.
The raise obviously is just a staple on this map, and then the double controller helps both sides really with
the
dicing
Vi
up
with the
map,
defense
helping with the
Viper
retakes,
gets a
and
sheriff.
Bind essentially comes down to that. It's basically find out where the weaker side is, hit it,
And it's
then
a classic
the retake for the other
PRX
team.
4-1.
Right now though, PRX, 4 people short.
That hit a lot. That hit a lot, though.
Confirmed info from FUT. Just
Yeah, I think he gets confirmed info with 3. It didn't hit the guy behind the box.
Area. That B site is exposed right now. The timing
There's a
is
chance he
everything.
didn't hit the other guy, I'm pretty sure.
Are caught out.
Because otherwise there should have been an instant reaction.
Side Brimsoak just to take this control.
And Vi, the one who's got the Sheriff no armor, everyone else has the light shields and just the classics.
Haunt gets info. And a big 4-man TP could be the.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on cracks here.
Catch them.
I mean, you can only keep them present for so long, right?
They're doing a good job, even though they have a stack here. Like, they're not making too much sound. Only 3 got hit by the
It's too hard to get through that.
Izzy. Only a couple of them shot the Prowler. And then we have a Prowler over towards Showers. 5-person rotate gonna go in. Do they get through the choke point before these guys are on site?
Has a line towards our captain, just going to spam through the smoke and it works.
Oh my god, look at the swarm.
Absolute prelude to chaos we've got going on here.
Look at the swarm, there's all of them.
Yeah, you spotted them, cracks, but you got to find
Dude, this is nice. Yeah, it went to like a point where
squad makes it to the site.
there was like 4 people here and 5 people here just about to enter the site at the same time.
As well. The timing was everything. FUT maybe a little bit too slow on their approach there. Getting that information from cracks at short A, and still all the defenders are able to move
what is
through
that?
ramps, through spawn, and get out that choke point.
He knows the guy's back left and he just takes double timing with double body shot. It's nuts.
That's just not good enough for FUT. Maybe they're looking at that last map. Oh, we let that get away. We can't make any mistakes. And now, are they playing, instead of playing to win, they're playing not to lose, and their slow approach is what's going to catch them?
And that is a worry, isn't it? The impact
for pistols, we're at 2-1.
There's something to be said about close losses, how they hurt even more than just the clear-cut one-way affairs. And that one might sting. Already, something showing off where that Vandal may be. There are 2 Bulldogs to supplement, and just the Spectre and the Sheriff to round out. On the other side, purely classics. So,
dude, cracks took no damage there. Oi, 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 hold up. The tether hit so many. The nade didn't go far enough, though.
And yeah, comfortable.
Dude, it was a 4-person tether.
4 staying alive, no loss of weaponry. They're happy.
If the nade went a little bit deeper, that's 4 with a nade tether combo.
Not Spectre, sorry. Sheriff and maybe Stinger team. Right there, 5 classics. They're playing all in for this round 3. They have heavy shields on 4 players, only light shields on 1.
Wow, it would have been outrageous, man.
They're playing for this round. PRX, 2 Vandals only, 2 Bulldogs and a Spectre here. So this is going to be a big
it still was outrageous. They still did very good.
Like they did on this last map, set the tone.
Yeah, we'll go for our first big buy round. PRX wanting to go a little bit aggro.
I
say a little bit aggro. We do a deeper smoke. We satchel through into it so we can get kills off the fade eye. They all focus down towards long and we late swing hookah. Wait, this is nice.
In the most perfectly executed way. They have.
They got some new stuff.
They have everything they need here. And the captain.
Yeah, they got some new stuff. We haven't seen this before, like from anyone.
They look so good at this. The aggression, just profound. As Yedajay, you were monstrous on map 1, but now you're surrounded on basically all fronts. The spike couldn't be deeper in enemy control, and he can't isolate the fight.
What a round, though. What a round. We get some upgrades as well. We got good money. Incredible money. Let's say that. 4 people surviving. This was awesome. This is a great round. Hold up. Is their map pool about to get a little bit better?
3 kills on this round. Yes, they've got Sheriffs. Yes, they got a Stinger. If they can't make something happen where they get even
nice shots, though. Dude, Mindfreak's aim is really on point right now.
Timeout. Talk about what's going on, because right now PRX, they started out 4 players on A on pistol, and here they did a 4-man B play where they're leaving Viper on an island on their lonesome. Yep. One time at B, one time on A. PRX really active. FUT need to identify that as soon as possible if they want to have a chance. Otherwise, oh man.
Yeah, they're all ready for this. This everyone as well. We only take a little bit of damage.
And finding a wound and then pressing down on it.
Dude, they're looking back.
In these rounds. Not even getting a chance.
You're saying they're back? I mean, they're looking back.
Pressure down long.
And it looks like PRX. That's the thing. It's three-person madness, four-person madness.
Being hunted down, being herded down.
We're out here satchel dueling people.
Building. This could be the 4th round. It looks extremely likely, and it looks like it's going to be clean as well. YellowJ has barely left spawn. It's not a fun position to be in.
In 4 rounds, yeah, but what are 4 rounds?
People nightmares. Nice try.
Dude,
good enough. A flawless.
We got so much money.
That timeout has to hit quick here. They are getting absolutely pushed around this server.
Timeout needs to come in. FUT need to pick up 1 round in the next. They need to pick up basically 2 out of the next 4 right now. Otherwise, I think PRX is probably going to run with this. They stole map 1 right under FUT's nose. Oh, yeah. Coming back from that, you know, it was a close game the whole way through. But right here, PRX could still
no timeout.
10-2, 11-1 even.
Easy.
We've got 3 kills so far.
Defense side. This isn't the easy side.
Because look at their money. Finances are booming. The ults are going to come through as well. It's just
snowballing, yeah.
It's so hard. So it's this round has to be something. And FUT are walking on just thin ice. Okay, now, well, they've traded effectively.
It's fun while it lasted.
They've won an extremity. That's something.
And Jing.
Very funny.
Conversion is must needed for FUT.
He couldn't resist himself. Yeah, the fade eye is really nice there. Bro's aim is so good right now.
He's isolating fight after fight and then falling like
he
flies.
did incredible. Whoa, what are we doing?
No!
What are we doing?
And how is it just on Mr. Fallen? He's read it right for the timings.
Oh no, man. What's happened to FUT, bro?
Breaking FUT's hearts.
What way?
They're crumbling, Josh. They're crumbling.
That was a 4-3. He's not isolating the fight. FUT is doing what they did against EDG. They're running, they're scattering around, and everyone's trying. They're trying to chase down the kill, but they're not keeping it together.
Shout out to Mindfreak, he made this one doable. Why do I feel like we're going to get to the CNED replay?
And how they kind of moved here together, in tandem, did this, did that, shifted over there, together. But here, what is this? One goes left, one goes right, one's in the smoke, one's over
in the mosh.
Yeah, and then he runs into his teammate's mosh, and like, come on.
Heads in the game, boys.
Come on.
Do it.
This is, and now PRX got these ultimates online. It's good. Yeah, this is just the toughest snowball.
Got to see more. Got to see more.
Wait, that's an interesting way of doing this molly. It lands way faster.
Get some assurances, and right now it's Jing getting some, taken out of Captain. Mindfreak finding cracks. This is looking like curtain call here. There's only so many ways to say this. It's just perfect work
they crunch. They crunch fish ult through showers.
The difference between map 1 and map 2 is such a stark contrast. Josh, where's the timeout? They need
I need the timeout, man. What's going on? They need a timeout. I need a timeout. Someone call a timeout.
What is going on?
6-0. Have we not seen a timeout?
Through this.
We've got people running through
the situation.
People running through their own mollies.
Good teamwork. It's not just mindless aggression. They're moving together.
Hello, Yampy. Good morning.
Making these
Good morning.
individual mistakes.
Afternoon.
They're not catching their timing, starting with that
yep.
pistol round.
Press the button, bro. Come on.
Here now, it's just they got to the point where PRX, they've got the momentum on their side. They're snowballing.
Lexor, thank you so much for that. Another gifted from you today. Thank you very much, Lexor. I appreciate you doing that.
In a row. Now they've unlocked the ability to take a little bit more risk.
Still
it's
here.
not going to be that devastating for them.
Thank you very much, Lexor.
They always can do buy round after buy round after buy round. That they're going to go for these. They're going to be really aggressive.
Right.
And FUT, they need to be able to convert these rounds. When they get those advantages, the 2-for-1 trade on showers, okay, cool.
That's a good start.
That's a great start. You have to convert in that 4-on-3. You have to still move together. And we've seen them move together. They were doing it on Sunset. Yes. Something happened between, you know, the middle of the game on Sunset until now.
Oh, the hands are out.
Something happened, and internally, we talk about on EMEA, the Vibe Merchant team, whatever. I mean, unironically, they are. And they need the vibes, and they don't have it right now. They are crumbling, and it's going to be an internal crumble. So we have snowballs on 2 fronts. PRX snowballing in a positive momentum, and FUT just crumbling and spiraling.
Yeah. No, it's clear as day. FUT Whatever's happened in this timeout, guys, better have had a good word, because you don't want to go out with a whimper.
It's
an
eco, though.
This isn't just another game. This isn't just another group stage.
They actually swing into this. That's the thing. They actually swing into this.
Up the firing squad, and this could be
oh boy,
an execution waiting, and it absolutely is. Body after body dropped, and again, a two-man disadvantage to begin with. Something holding the line. It's easy for him. They look so in the zone, so comfortable. As said, I can't stress it enough. This is the PRX that is nightmare-inducing, confident, aggressive in all the right ways, and hard to get a beat on. And for FUT, and for our captain, it's a formality. This round, he wants it done. Get back into it, get that buy up, and get going, because this is a
buy round. We got
dude, are at the top of the mountain
is there
right
3
now.
people that are hitting 9K? At least or 2.
PRX in this half. I think maybe 2 or 3 rounds where they had 4 live
According
as well
the time,
to close these rounds out. It's not even
10 minutes.
like it's a close game where it's like coming down to the wire.
10 minutes
the clutch
40 now.
The
it's pretty fast
one-on-one
at the moment.
situation where FUT's kind of faltering at the end. These are just so one-sided.
They absolutely are.
Okay, this has to be a round. Look at the ults. They're even 1 away from a Brimble.
If there was a concept, a consideration, a plan in mind, you bring it in now. But does PRX then say, hell, we'll
Wait,
go
they're going to walk into something
else.
with his op.
They're going to throw a spanner in the works, give them something new to look at.
Okay, he has to shoot the op over towards Shower, so they know that the op is here. And they want nothing to do with it. And then as soon as he shoots the op, we insta set him up over towards short.
Pivoting back into short. They saw op going aggressive.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, he's so crazy.
And it works. He's got the support all the way out.
Yeah,
and but they still
teammate goes down for him. Tried to bail him out just in case.
Big Jewel. Confident, but gets punished
that should be the round.
Really. They still know that there's going to be a player
3v4.
over towards B-Long.
You know that the op's going to peak at one point?
Nightfall as well. I would not be surprised if FUT come back into this B, use that
well, you know where the op is now. Dude, if something Jules afterward... Guys, mate, you can't do that. You can't do that. You just used your dizzy from here.
Danger through and through. Personified at times is Jing, but he's noted and he's held back. Utility specifically to keep him contained. Device slow creep forward is already considered. That ult being on B-Long kind of Taylor makes his trajectory. The first fight not going to be his. Mr. Fallen reads it well, and now Jing in an uphill struggle. A 1v4. Incredibly difficult, and it looks like FUT has probably found their first here. These post-plant positions are strong. A high-low setup, it's secured. FUT carve out there first, but it took time to get there. 8 rounds.
At least they're on the board.
Heard that roar from behind
At least they're on the board. They're on the board. They've got 4 people surviving. They still got some ults. Not too bad at all.
Round by round, if they can...
Man, some of the stuff that something does
in a row is not unheard of. If they're able to do this, 7-5, we have a game in our hands. PRX is in such a comfortable position still, though. They still have the money for the operator. They still have one of the ultimates.
Lexor, what's going on here, bro?
They probably
20 gifted YouTube memberships.
These risks to look for these duels.
Lexor's a lunatic, man. That's so many gifted in the past days. Thank you so much. Chat.
Kind of risk that
YouTube
PRX
chat.
Is taking.
Let's get the Oiler slugs going.
PRX need to kind of readjust.
Thank you so much again, Lexor, man. I appreciate the support. Single-handedly just gifting everyone in the YouTube chat.
From FUT. They have everything they want, but a double stack towards Showers has been given a lot of freedom here. PRX are going to be behind the wire, deep in enemy territory.
Good amount of spam, YouTube. Love that.
Sit in lamps.
Love that from you guys.
Online. You have to take some space. CNET at the front of it. Identifies this.
I think they've noted it. Nightfall this time. And the next ult from Mr. Fallen as well. Fishel comes in, the re-aggress through Showers. Jing gets caught. They've got to know there was another here. But Crack's going to be contained, and Mindfreak looking to punish. He doesn't get what he wants. There's a fight still in him. FUT not down yet, not out. Still trying to hold what they can here. Secure what remains in this half. There's something left to have to respect this. But he is being hunted. Yetterjay wants that gone.
This was a lot of ults, but also a lot of ults from PRX. They use Brimble, yeah.
Down, left, right, and center. They've got him. They've got their man.
I would be fine for a PRX timeout at the moment. This was this was a little bit
big execute. Showstopper invested, and the foresight to understand what was going on. Good positioning from Cracks here to deal with this Showers play. A good fight, keeping it forwards. PRX.
I still like this from.
They need
I still like this from FUT though, like everything FUT did, it was great, and they were so ready for the push behind as well, which they're probably going to be even more ready for now as well.
They're starting to shoot back. Now we need to make sure, okay, we have a good lead, 5-round lead. There's a few more rounds in this half. Let's make sure that we close it out really strong. We can still get a 10-2 here. So that's probably what they're talking about. Hey, let's make a couple of adjustments. Let's slip a couple of rounds here.
Yep. The Twitch or a YouTube sub better for me. I have no idea about the percentages, to be honest with you.
Hop in the hands of CNED on attack. Loves going for shower picks as well, so...
Yep. I want to see what he can do with that. Again, he's one of those players that can have such impact on those high days, but
Bulb looks traumatized. Dude, Bulb always looks crazy tired when I see him. He's always look at him. He always looks half asleep. You know he's been working so much, bro. It's so funny. Just as I say that, he looks extra sleepy. Oh, so
we're not even talking about the other 3 players on the team.
Yordris with the Prime, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for doing that.
It's like, who do you even
appreciate you. Thank you, thank you.
Everyone is just involved.
Yeah, they are the collective. They are the 5. They stand together, literally. And the high-low setup, again, it was rewarded last time. Does he get a reward here? A very patient beginning, maybe expecting some aggression from PRX.
Still good ults, though. Still good ults for FUT. Like, they can claw this back.
Sensible. Judge and Hookah.
Nasty.
He's done this a couple of times, though, in previous demos, so they should maybe expect it. The thing that I love about when this happens is you're kind of looking at the money and you're thinking that everyone should have a rifle. Like, we know he's doing it so that he can get an op online. But sometimes when you look at it, you're like, well, no one has enough money for ops and everyone can buy a rifle, so they're probably going to have the rifle. So it's big info that they...
Right, they're starting to work out what's in front of them. About a minute left.
Oh, a Dizzy could just crush this right now.
They know about it. What is this?
This is risky.
They take close control of box and they Viper all out.
Judge sees.
The sees hits.
They don't know that nobody's behind him. They're afraid to peek.
So posturing.
Playing with fire.
But I'm also noting Devi. His positioning here, creeping through from showers. He might get the timing right. It's about
what
him
a weird
and
round,
CNED.
man.
When do they cross
yeah,
paths? If
give me
they
Devi. What goes on here? Jing into Devi.
Keep a bit of space on the site. The Prowler will reveal his position. The TP gets taken.
The TP goes out. Jing's still, sorry, CNED's still looking behind.
Was on the money. Oh,
whoa, it's a big miss.
PRX playing patient and it's playing dividends.
Dude, Jing's killed 3 on site here. He's on his own.
On all fronts with 5 seconds. The spike is not
He's on his own. I will shout out, something's done really good to cause a distraction. But how's he got 3?
We credit them for their aggression, for their confidence, for their fast plays.
The Viper ult on attack
was
really
real
weird.
Discipline, real patience in approach, sitting deep.
I'm not a fan of that. Not gonna lie. I don't know if it's meant to like spread further over towards the site.
Ill-timed. They run out of time here. Tank this paint shells. Nope. Don't even get the spike planted. Afraid to go.
Look at it. Who can trade this? Because there's a big Viper ult behind you. It's like what? You want to swing the guy that's diffusing out in the open? Sure.
I don't know.
It's a giant wall.
Was there from FUT.
That means that we're never gonna trade you.
Got caught just at the end, and then again the aggression starting here, taking control. Quite indicative that they found no resistance thus far, but there is a player keeping track of this. That is going to be Mr. Fallen, waiting with the Edijay. The Dizzy very good here. Yeah, that reveals info. 1.
You don't need it. Let's CNED. He's still toying with it.
They have to fight for every step taken, it feels like, in this match.
But here, it should be CNED moving up off that info, having his teammates defend him to destroy this Prowler.
Shut up, man. Oi, okay. Respect to that. That was awesome to watch. Nice reply from PRX though on this. What are they? Oh my god. Look at the jaws. Dude, anytime FUT do something that's like good, PRX just react with something that's a little bit better.
Again, alone here. Spike so far away, and Devi, whoa, quickly brought back to heal as Edijay, that shorty, is maybe the end of him. He's going to give it a damn good go. 5 HP in a dream, but 2 players to get past, and they're so close to each other. It would have to be nothing short of a miracle.
Oh, it was close, man. It was really, really close.
PRX, they live and die by the sword, and they get themselves up towards 9. Josh, this is looking like it's wraps.
It's so
this was
weird
awesome,
seeing
though.
this shift. It's like a second personality. You see CNED kind of moving up with this op. Where's that support? Where's the people to break the Prowlers? And then here it's just one by one they swing. It's so weird. You'd think
even
like
the
they would move up in different positions together, but
even the official
PRX,
blob
again,
was trying to wreck him.
Moving so well together, having the
Saw his
firing
feet through
squads
it.
kind of cutting the map down, moving together. The kill distribution is just on point for them too.
And it looks pacier this time, though. It looks quicker.
Showers Crunch is what they wanted to go for.
But I'm looking at the positioning coming out from something.
Oh no, they're gonna be 1 HP.
Ah, the Dizzy gonna reveal it. He has to
can't
take the
really
TP as a
swing
quick
'cause
way
they're
out.
1
The site
HP,
looks
right?
vulnerable. Nice foot going through that list well here.
I'm surprised they managed
But
to catch
hesitation
on
might
top of
cost
this.
them that advantage they once had. Now you're gonna see the
I
molly
feel like
coming in.
I feel like something didn't fully believe in Forsaken here.
Mindfreak could get caught in this one. Jing still going to be doing the damage. Takes away CNED, gets a little closer, goes down. Mindfreak is weak, 10 HP, can't do the damage. And now numbers favorable towards FUT should have the time on their side. This should be the gate shut on this round and this half at a 9-3.
Not the greatest.
Rash out. So hard. 2 versus 4 to come back
Diancie,
into
thank
this.
you so much. Thank you, thank you.
As well.
Is
One
PRX
hookah,
winning
one
champs?
long
I think we need
crossfire.
to. I think we need to relax a little bit.
Should be a slam dunk.
But
Seal it.
having
Cracks
another map
on.
that they look
Okay,
decent at is cool.
Okay. Devi, he did well before, but this is very hard. They are isolated, but they swing together. Make sure it counts. 3 rounds, Josh.
First make it out of groups. Yeah, let's first win the game. You gotta win this game first. Then you gotta make it out of groups, and then we'll see how their map pool's looking out of groups.
This has been a half to
Times 2 a little bit, I'm behind. I'll do it for a couple of seconds. I think when I go to like normal time, sometimes it like wrecks me. I'll do that.
Red Bull gives you wings.
That was a convincing half, though. I'll say that much. That was convincing. I liked it. The reactions were good. The reactions were good, and the reactions were together. That's what I liked about most of this. Sure. Where's Lexor? Lexor, thank you so much, man. Trying to find you chatting. Don't even chat, man. You just gift. Most green names I've ever seen in YouTube, though. For sure, by far. You like to lurk a lot? That's so fine, dude. So fine. I won't call you out anymore, I promise. My favorite type of chatter? Yeah, that's true. And then I have people like you, Bacon.
A pretty condemning scoreline, I think, by most of our accounts. PRX coming out swinging, looking so deadly. Josh, I mean, they set the tone within the first couple of rounds. Aggression.
2-1 for pistols for PRX.
Pushing, controlling.
And I mean, FUT have to do the classic.
You're absolutely right. PRX is
the
looking
pistol,
so
the
strong,
bonus, etc.
but not only strong in their individual mechanics, they're so well-rounded. We saw the patience, the passive rounds.
Correct.
We saw the firing squads. We saw them aggression down long B. We saw them pressure one side, pivot to another. We saw it all. We saw them doing retakes. But what we saw on map 1 on Sunset was they had us in the first round as well, right?
112 with the tier 1. Thank you so much for that.
If FUT's able to convert this, maybe we have a
that's
game
uncalled
going on
for.
our
Come on,
hands.
man.
I mean, PRX had a 7-0 start. FUT with a pistol round could definitely close the gap. This is so important right here because otherwise PRX is just
it's the
their
must-win
way into
pistol. Must-win
next
pistol.
round.
What is their strat? 3 people here. Fade-Eye clears all of A through the TP, and they lose their first duel, and the Prowler locks onto someone, and we have a flash on top of it. Oh wait, Cracks doesn't get that kill as well. He's actually they're just jumping at him.
Is theirs.
5
already down.
5 HP, 40
The
HP.
big man himself with the Sheriff, but he's only got 4 kills so far. This hasn't been a big map for him. Forsaken, yes, barely breathing, but still alive with a gun in hand. Something, yeah, a little tagged up, but still here. And the pain shot's good enough for something.
But
do they clear Forsaken diligently? CNED trying to take those steps, trying to get closer towards Lamps. Spots out Mindfreak, but time is becoming an issue. They've got to get moving. Yeah, the J noted, and now they go. But look at the reposition from Forsaken. That's lovely, but he gets cleared. Another 1v1, but time, Josh,
again.
is ticking. Devi tries to
time,
play
man.
the game,
Devi played it well. Not even sure he had to do too much on it anyway.
Heartbreak from the outset.
Double pistol.
For PRX.
2-0 on the map. 3-1.
CNED needs to go huge with this Sheriff right now. Otherwise, PRX, man. I don't know if there's
They gave it a pretty good go in the 2v4 on site retake. They gave it a pretty good go.
It's like, even if you guys lose 13-0, hold W, keep holding W, and that's basically what they did.
No, this was the most classic PRX pistol. They are jumping through every single smoke that they see.
Continue, not even stopping to set up the wingman for that plant. Just hold W.
Man, it is a treat to watch them, you got to admit. But FUT on the receiving end.
Ina didn't die as well. Oh boy, are they melting?
And already being pushed away from B-Long. PRX, just juggernauts.
Feels like they're
running
melting
through this. Out of Captain, down a little low. You're looking at CNED. You're looking at a Captain with those sheriffs. Yeah, the J to strike, but still cleared up so quickly. A comfortable plant in the end. As I said, just bulldozering their way through. Plants there.
Yeah, and let's keep an eye on this at the moment.
5 up long B, got that Brimstone, triple smokes, 1 down at spawn.
That he can kill, elbow, 2 away from an ult.
And CNED jumping through it too. I mean, his demise right now, PRX is just crushing it. Not much that these classics can do on the side of FUT.
One stage round, and here we are. The after plant on B. Something gets that kill as well, 1 away.
Teams we have here, the fact that this is an elimination.
That was definitely the round that sticks out the most.
A champions winner in the form of CNED on one side. A finalist in the other, of course, PRX falling short to EG in the end, but still, what a series that was. Oh, it won't make much difference now.
Wait, he's not going to kill him. It's incredible. He's played it so well. Doesn't want to give him an ult. That's smart,
man. The way they've
man.
been shooting. Didn't want to give that orb up to something, give him the thrash.
Yeah, it was really smart.
The logic behind that.
I mean, he was 1 away, so that's actually a fair assessment. Don't mind that. You're trying to play to the smallest of margins, but Josh, the problem is the overarching impact of this is that I
think the FUT messed up their veto.
Just monumental.
Very hard from okay. I'll give a bit of back to the team. It's very hard for teams to like. First of all, we only see so much about people's maps.
This could be the swan song of the, the entire run for FUT.
Judge on raise,
because we only see like a certain bit. You get most of your ideas from like Prac on how good you are on maps. But I will say, I really think they messed up the veto. From like what we're seeing, I really think they do. But they also should have won Sunset, to be fair.
As said, this could be the last real effort from FUT. If you're facing 12, it might be too steep of a climb. But for now, the plant is in. And the timer now set for FUT to try and take back this site.
Yeah, and here we go with the plant. We get Fischl.
Injury with this thrash. How many does it
gets the guy back site. And then everyone swings to try save him.
Site itself. FUT, though, taking some good steps here. Something now makes his presence known, gets the upgrade and gets out, but they now know where he is. A nice little lineup there.
He had no body block from the other day.
Secure so much time. And just bit by bit, Mindfreak is playing to that clock, working away at FUT, chipping them down, and Cracks tries as best he can.
They're still in it, just about.
In this series,
just about still in it.
Barely alive.
Barely is the key word.
DNC. Okay, DNC. Thank you so much,
I don't even know if they can afford to purchase more Vandals
Thank
here.
You for that.
It's going to be light shields.
Try and remember that in the future.
There's
DNC.
nothing else they can really do. PRX is just keeping the pressure on, and I mean, we see that from Jing. He gets the kill. It's a 5-on-4.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice.
It
was a nice bonus
right
though.
now with this lead, with this momentum, with this confidence, keep going for it. You have the rounds.
The judge on this one was good. This is also everything right now. We got. It's less than I thought. Yeah, I think we heavy prioritize some of the lower guns to make sure we can get armor here, thinking that this might happen.
Keep it going.
Atta over toward long at this point, gets the orb, picks up. Damn, they're on top of it. Picks up the orb and gets Brimalt.
Forsaken overwatching to see if they try and re-clear that space, but a good start here for PRX, just testing the waters.
This defensive setup for
looks so nice from PRX,
one person spotting towards Hookah and the jiggle towards long B.
Tell me how the captain's at least got full shields. He does, but it doesn't matter. The headhunter himself.
Yeah, that was one of the heavy armors, so he had to hit the head there.
Captain and leaving pretty much Mr. Fallen all alone, and the wingman will, if not with Dizzy. Oh, good response. Zenith's quick to it.
Help him out.
But they're starting to second guess.
Whoa,
He backed
whoa.
away for a second now. Mr. Fallen's screwed. He was all
I was going to say, if this guy gets 2, that is beyond the criminal.
But now he's got
Gotta
no
leave the
security.
site on this.
Has to
3 on
fall away
3. We
to
get a
CT and
fast
give up the
TP.
site.
We've got one over towards Long, who's going to insta-wrap. Dude, the decision making so fast. Guys insta-wrapping on Cracks. Grim needs to jump out.
Zenith's going to take down Mind Freak. That's
Yeah,
huge.
well, it doesn't matter.
Zenith starting to clear house.
The idea was really cool from Forsaken here, but the rest of his team needs to play a little bit safer than that.
Up and get them to 12? Oh, it wasn't clean on the first.
Yeah, not bad for double in a row, and money is getting a little bit low here. 2-4, gonna have to a little bit of low buy.
Big round for CNET at 4K.
Bacan, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the gifted.
PRX still in a really
Thank you very much,
lead.
Bacan.
Maybe having to do
Take
a
it all
low
back.
recon
You're my
buy
favorite
here,
chatter.
let another round slip into the favor of FUT, but I don't think they have to get a little bit nervous. I think this is
Thank you so much,
round,
Bacan.
if you're going to use any to highlight the differences in teamwork between PRX and FUT, it's right here. We see how this player gets this kill in Hookah. He's driving it back out. No Viper wall to come up early enough for him to be able to go. First of all, it was a split into a 2A, 2B setup. CNET doesn't even follow through to help him
We
away.
got five
Still,
stingers.
they
Jing
end up
has
with
his
the
ult, and it looks like FUT want to go aggro again against the eco. I wish they would stop
And
doing
why do I
this.
feel it might work? Jing's still alive, so I still hold my breath. But for now, it's an effective trade in favor to FUT. They keep the man
At least they
advantage,
swung
they keep
very
control.
early,
We've seen a lot.
I guess, and they had some good
Reposition as well
util behind it.
From FUT,
Make sure that they could take the Jules far
getting into that long
and a far
B,
back.
CNET as well. Moving over, jump spotting for that Hookah angle, and the passive retake setup from Cracks on A Heaven right now. Really understanding exactly the only win conditions for PRX right now. That showstopper is also going to be in play, though.
That's Pixel
Don't
spotted.
use your ult into this.
Had a captain going to keep his head down.
Jing!
And here comes the problem. Here comes
Why?
the danger man, Jing. Didn't check Octagon, but sends it towards CT and gets a trade. Oh,
Guys,
without a captain.
not
Safe
like
pair of
this.
hands there. That's another step. It's an arduous road, Josh. This is going to be a slog.
It's a
if they want to
3v4
try and bring
eco.
this back. The purchase now going to come up here for PRX.
They decide to pop the ult.
They've got rounds to play with, but maybe a timeout here before it gets too close. Keep them back
Yeah,
in
tell
line,
them off,
give them
dudes.
that plan to move forward with.
11-7, 11-8, those are kind of where you're hitting that red line of this is getting a little bit too
close.
uncomfortable
Yep.
considering where we were, where we came from. FUT still needing to play almost perfect at this moment, and I don't think they're quite there yet. They're winning the rounds, and it's not, though, off of good decision-making, really. It's off of the back of big heroic plays. So CNET getting that 4K in the previous round, getting that kill right before he dies to the showstopper here out of captain playing in the smokes. But what I don't like, what they did there with the 3B retake A,
He had to
perfect.
double
That's
check
good.
his camera
Good
just in
stingers,
case
you
it
understand what's going on.
happened
You're
that it was
doing
on
this
the.
gamble stack. But these
But
other
he had to
rounds,
double check
you're
his
playing
phone
2A,
just in case
2B.
it
What are you
went to
gonna
the
do
camera,
when,
like that
you know,
other
you're
one we
against
saw.
3 or 4 PRX
Dude,
members
that
and
one
you only have
cracked
2
me.
to
It cracked
defend
me up
right
so
now.
much,
So
man.
FUT, they're kind of there, but
That was
there's
like one of
still
the
a
best
way for them
replays
to
we've
slip.
seen.
PRX is just, they have 11 already. If FUT slips one time, that's overtime secured for PRX. There's not enough rounds to play with. They need to be absolutely perfect, and not only that, like, they're not even close to perfect right now.
Production, yeah, production owned it, dude.
it
It was
could happen.
outrageous.
It could happen. I mean,
It could.
it could happen. This would be really
CNET
weird
gets
because
his
normally
op out.
Vine's an attack-sided map.
Yep.
And
Gets
these
a
are
J.
great compositions to be attack-sided.
Plenty of time to get a
Great
drop. It's
attack
so
side
good.
teams
And
as well.
that
Look
too.
at this, though. There's going to be so much to talk about in that
Stranger
timeout.
things
We got 3
have
people
happened.
that are 1 away from an
One away
orb.
from
At the
the
moment,
Nightfall,
this orb has
one
been
away
getting
from the
taken
Fisher,
for
one away from
free,
Viper
so I
Spin.
think this makes a lot of sense. You might even see
They don't have rounds
either
to
a
play with,
satchel
as we know that. This is
or
very
the
much
stim pack getting
back
used
to the wall
early.
now. Similar scenes for PRX as well. They should have a snowball
Yeah,
round
satchel
soon
to make
enough.
sure, because this orb has
seen the
been
operator coming out
non-stop
for
getting
CNET.
taken for free, and I'm pretty sure that
Deep
Alex
showers
has been
line is
writing that
gonna
down.
help alleviate some pressure for the defense. Cracks.
While this goes on, we get
Spotting short A, ready to dip into
CNET
showers
set up
to
over
help
towards
CNET or
showers.
to just defend against that A site. And Ada Captain already shifting over towards A.
Oh,
That is not the opening you want.
that's
kind of just impressive, man.
that is a big problem actually, and I wonder how
He
FUT
maybe
tries to respond to this,
overstepped,
'cause
but it's also
PRX
like
now with a very
who
early
sits
advantage above a minute.
who sits left side of the
Control. They haven't given up
left
much
side
on
of
the
the
rest of
smoke.
the other side of the map either.
CNET shifting back over to this lane
Yeah,
to watch
he just
short
I mean
AD.
he just probably
Instead of
hasn't
having
seen
that showers
someone
line,
play
that
left
Viper
side of the
wall going
smoke
up would
before.
block his sight line. So good reposition.
Zenith, what do you do with this?
They understand.
It doesn't
right
want to use util, right? Because you give it away that you're here.
Zenith having to respect it, has to back away deeper towards site, looking for a readjust towards maybe Tri-Box. Krax is in towards
a lot
Shower,
is...
so that's still a big
Ooh,
factor here.
Yeah, Tapper. Just look how on top of it they are, though. Tapper the spike, knowing that the ult's going to go in. Got a satchel,
Wingman
that should stop
doing his
Wingman.
job as best he can, gets denied again. Now the Nightfall, now
Nice
Zenith
trade.
strikes. Jing gonna answer back in kind. Man advantage now in PRX, but Krax's
This
position
duel
could be
is
huge.
everything.
As can be said for Yellow
Brim
but
Viper
Mindfreak's
duel.
watching it.
Mindfreak wins it.
And now the problems
They get the
begin.
plant down.
A 2v4,
Oh boy.
This is gonna be everything.
Yeah, as soon as
Jing takes away
Mindfreak
the
wins
captain,
that is
and
just
Krax
secured
left to
round.
rot
Has
to
his
the end of
molly
his
as well on
12.
top of this.
Calling and answered by Jing. PRX.
6 of them.
After the timeout, get the job done up to 12.
Arnie's low.
Match point, and FUT's been
The
feeling
mess up
this
from
pressure
Mr. Fallon
all
there just
game.
kind of
That
wrecked him a little bit.
7-0 down.
He's had a couple of
to start off this map.
early deaths in Big Byrons.
CNED. He moved from Showers because his teammate's Viper Wall would cut off his vision if needed at B. He moves over to Lamps. The enemy Viper Wall is right there. Loses that vision that way. Needs to have a better position. I like to reposition, wait for them to rotate back from B to short A. You get that line on them, but maybe it needs to be from like on top of truck, in front of the truck, something like that. Gets a kill, is able to pivot away. Right there, he loses that sight line. Sure, he uses the paint shells and the boom bot just to stall, buy some time, but the 20 seconds on those brim smokes, it's not enough. 6 rounds in a row is what FUT needs, and PRX, they just need 1 round here. They have economy. They can do another buy round if they lose this, and they're so close to getting so many different ultimates online.
I love how he's pointing at the minimap. Like they can see it. Dude, honestly, like a little thing in this timeout where the coaches could ping on the thing could be awesome, but I also feel like allowing the coaches to ping in a timeout worries the hell out of me, just in case there's some kind of bug. Been haunted by CS. Deep Mans, thank you so much, man. As in the player? This Deep Man's the player? Thank you so much for the tier 1, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the support.
Thinking about just mass ultimates unloading at the same time.
With FUT out, Sentinels would be the last 4th seed standing.
They can still gamble with the rounds here where they don't use ultimates and then just dump 4 at the same time.
Good to know.
Need to use theirs off cooldown.
And welcome to the pace. Instantly off the rim.
It is you, Deep Mans. Yo, what's up, bro?
And a quick take through towards Shower. Hell, it looks like the pistol round all over again. And they have no idea.
Shot, dude. Dude, look at it. Look at it. They're so fast. They're so fast, Mr. Fallon. Maybe did enough here. Tanked the ult.
Detained.
Takes the TP. He has his ult still. He actually did pretty good to get out of there. They are miles away, though.
They have that wingman, they have that Viper's Pit. If they're able to get into the back of the site,
something just has his official come back up as well. Like, how are you actually meant to do it? The thing is, they got to go early. Yeah, they got to use the official to try and get them info to clear everywhere.
They're trying everything, kitchen sink included. Sends it in.
No way.
Does catch his target. Does get a man. They need to deal with him quickly though. They've got to spam it and they're trying something, trying to evade. He's gotten down. 2v2.
They got to go so fast.
Time is now of the essence. They cannot miss here, and Mindfreak is hitting it.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's crispy today. Okay, PRX looks good as well. It actually looks good. That gave me so much more confidence. That's the best we've seen him play for a while.
Just an insanely difficult group to deal with. But
still, I will say definitely a couple of things for sure that they need to look at. Like their spacing on Sunset and some of those retakes were questionable still, but that's a great showing.